Hello, me and Mambo coming to you from a little after 9 a.m. And we are iced in. It doesn't, just to sit here and look at it, doesn't really look all that bad, but they say roads are pretty hazardous here in Fayetteville, and all the highways and everything in northwest Arkansas are pretty bad. And there was just no way that Falcon was going to get out. He wanted to, but I wouldn't let him get out and try to drive down the steep hill to work. He called in and there were only two people there, the manager, the assistant manager, and then one other person came straggling in. I can't see anybody getting out and going shopping anyway, so I don't imagine they'll have much business. But he's not an insured driver right now. And I said, you know, if you have a wreck and you're not insured, probably you're going to end up getting sued, and we really can't afford that. And he was pretty mad at me for trying to make him stay home, but it's just too dangerous. I don't want him getting busted up. I don't want him busting somebody else up. Yeah, here's a view out my window. Alright, bye, Mambo. I'm sitting here. Sorry. I'm sitting here with my window up just so I can kind of watch the gray day. We're supposed to get snow on top of this. What you're seeing is, it looks like light snow, but it's ice covered with a nice little frosting of sleet. And we don't really have huge icicles or anything. You can see some there on the railing. But Falcon went back to bed. He's upset. He's worried about how he's going to be treated Monday morning. I don't want to say too much. Let's just leave it at that. He doesn't want to get in trouble for not being there, and he really does go to work when he's sick, and he goes to work no matter what the weather's like, and he always gets to work somehow or another. Called and asked the assistant if he'd actually come and get him, since obviously the assistant has good transportation of some kind, if he got that far. But the guy was like, no. And it's not far. It's like a couple miles down the road. So, whatever. So, it's me and the boys hanging out in the living room. Oh, I was going to tell you, there's the cat tree or jungle gym or whatever, cat castle, whatever you want to call it. Mambo up there doing his thing. Several of you asked where we got it. Well, I wish Falcon was up to help me tell the story, but he's not. Basically, we found it at Big Lots, and there was an area they had put like a couple of pallets, so it was a little bit off the ground, and that's kind of big, heavy plastic bumper all the way around it. And on this pallet, they had little stair steps. They had about 4 steps on it that were carpeted, made for animals. And they had these. They had 2 of these. One, you see that top part, how it leans? Well, they had one where the top part was completely broken off, and then they had this one that was leaning, and then those stair steps, and they had them up on this pallet in this little area, and a big sign was up over everything. It said $40. It's like $40. That's a really good price, but it is broken. It feels pretty sturdy, but it's obviously, it's not right. So Falcon pulled somebody over that was working there and said, hey, this thing's kind of broken, and this other one is like completely broken, and could we get a discount? And the guy's like, well, I don't really know. I just work here, these stocks or whatever. But no, I know what it was. Falcon asked him, since this is broken, do you have one in the back? And he knew that they didn't. He was trying to lead his way into getting a discount. Do you have one in the back that's not broken? And the guy's like, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. They're all broken. That's why they're here. He says, but you can go and ask somebody up front. Maybe you can get like a 30% discount. So he did, and somebody said, yeah, that's cool. They went back and looked, and they're like, yeah, it's kind of messed up. Yeah, you can get 30% off. So 30% off of $40, still really good price for that. So we tried to get it into a cart. There was no way we were going to get it into the cart. It was all we could do to get it up over this bumper and out onto the floor. It took 2 of us grunting and straining to do it. And so I was like, you know what, screw it. Let's just push it. It's carpeted and it's a slick floor in here. Let's just push it. And so we pushed that thing through the store, and people were laughing at us and stuff. We didn't care. Didn't make any sense to try to lift it up into the cart, right? and then try to get it out. Just go to the front of the store and then try to get it out of there again. So we got it up there, and they're like, "Oh, what's the price on this?" Because somehow we lost the tag, and there was a tag on it that said $40. Um, I said it's 40, and I guess the manager, she's like, "Wait, no, those aren't 40. Those are $88." And we said, "But there's a sign up that says 40." She says, "Well, that's just for the stairs. These are 88." I'm like, "Look, there was a paper tag on it that said 40, and it's broken at that, and there's a big sign over it that said 40, and it's not like somebody accidentally put it there. It's like it was stocked there and very purposefully put out. That's not cool." And so she's like, "Oh, fine, give it to him for 40." And Justin says, "With a 30% discount, right?" She says, "What? No, you're not getting 30% off of that." And he's like, "This lady over here told me 30% off." And she's really pissed. She's like, "Okay, fine, just take it." So we ended up getting it for like $27. So really good price, which is great. We took some of our Christmas money that somebody had given us and got it for the kitty babies, and they love it so much. Cracks me up when cats bathe and have that one leg sticking up. I don't know why. It's just goofy looking. And there's the fidget sleeping on a pink blankie. Yeah, so that's it. Just goofing around on Facebook and being really bored, and I probably should just load something on this little iPod that I have in my hand here and go to bed. But I'm not really sleepy. I've been up all night, but I'm not sleepy. I've been sleeping like in 4-hour increments, just kind of here and there, because my medication makes me drowsy, and then when it wears off, I just wake up. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Bye, guys. Mwah.